dear student. We are in the 27th day of our virtual class for grade 7 and we were in the same topic, that is conditional sentence. So in our previous video we have already discussed about the conditional type 2. Now let's go to the fourth type, that is conditional type 3. This fourth type means like conditional type 3. Alright. So it talks about, so this conditional, listen here, it talks about the past. It talks about the past. It is used to describe, and it is used to describe a situation or the condition. Okay, it is used to describe a situation that did not happen. And to imagine the result of this situation. Okay, so this conditional type 3, it basically talks about the past. Okay, it talks about the past thing. It talks about the past event. It is used to describe, and we use conditional type 3 in that case where a situation did not happen, and to imagine the result of this situation. In very short and simple word, I can tell you that this conditional type, it talks about past, okay, and it talks about the situation, or it talks about the situation that did not happen in past, but you are imagining the result of the situation which had not taken place, but you are imagining the result of the situation. Alright, once again listen carefully. We use conditional type 3 in that case where the action had not been performed, where the action had not been taken place, or the situation where the situation hadn't been taken place, but you are imagining the result of that situation. You are thinking by your mind. You are saying that if I had read the lesson, now if I had read the lesson, that situation, it did not happen in the past. It didn't happen. If I read the lesson, I would have passed the exam. That is the result, and you are imagining that result. Alright, so now let's see. Structure the formula, okay? If plus past perfect. Here we use past perfect, that is had plus verb 3. Subject plus had plus verb 3, alright? And then in main part what we write? Subject plus would, should, could, might plus have, verb 3 plus object. If plus past perfect in if part, Then in main part what we write? Subject plus would, should, could, might, and one out of this four plus have plus property plus auxiliary. For example, I already told you, if I had read well, I would have passed the exam. Similarly, next one, she would have learned. If she would have learned, or you can also write done. She would have done it if she had been encouraged. Alright. So here had been, like had plus subject is a had, and been works as here verb is a simple past. Sorry, past perfect. Okay. If I had read well, I would have passed the exam. This is if part, and the situation had not taken place. This situation it had not taken place in the past. It didn't happen. And now you are imagining at present, you are imagining the result of this situation. You are just imagining the result of the situation. If I had read well, I would have passed the exam. So I would have passed the exam. So here main part I have written at first, don't get confused. She would have done it if she had been encouraged. Alright? So now let's come to exercise of conditional sentence. Our conditional definition and definition of conditional types. It has been finished. Now exercise number 1. Choose the correct verb to complete the sentence. Choose the correct verb to complete the sentence. For example, see here. Number 1. If you drop the glass, and in bracket you are given will breaks. Alright? So see here, if you drop the glass, what will be here? Will break or breaks? You have to choose the correct words. First you have to identify the sentence goes under which type of conditional sentence. You can see again here. At first, before doing this, before solving this, you must be able to identify this sentence goes under or belongs to which type of conditional sentence. Conditional type 1, conditional type 0, conditional type 2 or conditional type 3. Which type it belongs? Let's see. If you drop the glass, see here, if you drop, it's a simple present, right? If you drop the glass, it will breaks. So you are given will break. This breaks will happen for the conditional type 0 because in main part we write simple present, same, right? And conditional type 1, it will be will plus will, shall, can, may plus verb 1. So what will be here? Will break or breaks? This is not a habitual action. This is not a universal truth. This is not a scientific truth. This sentence is not scientific truth. That's why type 0 we do not write. Our conditional type 0 doesn't match here. So now which part? Simple present. Conditional type 1. So we have to write here it will break. Understood? If you simple present, if plus simple present, then again subject plus will, shall, can, may plus verb 1 plus object. We do not write breaks because it is not conditional type 0. It is conditional type 1. That's why in main part we have this structure will plus verb 1. Got it? Now let's see question number 2. If I went to Pokhara, if I went to Pokhara, I will visit would visit Mahendra here. So what will be the answer here? See, if I went to Pokhara, I will visit or would visit Mahendra here. What is the correct word there? At first you are asked to fill up the main part. You have asked to fill up the main part, right? So you have to see the if part. You have to see the if part now. If plus I went in a simple past. If plus simple past. I went to Pokhara. If plus simple past. So if plus simple past, it goes under conditional type 2. So what is the structure of conditional type 2? I have already written previously also. If plus simple past, that is an if part, and in main part subject plus would, should, could, might plus verb 1 plus object. So this one will be the right answer. Would visit, because it is the simple past, if plus simple past, that's why would plus verb 1, isn't it? Now number 3, let's see. If I am where a bird, I would fly in the sky. I would fly in the sky. Now you are asked to fill up the if part. Now you have to see the main part. It would fly. Okay, so would fly. So it's would plus verb 1, and would plus verb 1, it goes under which type? Conditional type 2. That's why in conditional type 2, what is there in the if part? Is if plus simple past, isn't it? So let's write the if plus simple past. If I were. Where is a simple past. Alright? Number 4. If you had studied hard, you would have passed the exam. Just before we have talked about this number 4. You are asked if part, see the main part. Would plus have plus verb 3. In which type there is? In conditional type 3. Would, have plus verb 3. Subject plus would, should, could plus would, should, could, might plus have plus verb 3 plus object. It is in conditional type 3. So here would plus have plus verb 3 is there. So just remind it's conditional type 3. Now fill up the if part. What should be there? If plus simple part, if plus past perfect. Sorry, if plus past perfect should be there. So this one is right answer. Had studied. Alright. So I will do one here up to number 4. Remaining 6 exercise, remaining 6 question. You do it yourself. So for today, this much. Remaining 6 you have to do yourself. Alright. So for today this much. Next exercise we will be discussing in our upcoming video.